Often regarded as unimportant, the management of waste and the health and safety issues it presents is of increasing importance to those at the DCs that have to deal with it. Sorting and separating waste before it leaves our stores can help prevent avoidable injuries to our colleagues in the DC. And if properly recycled, it can contribute to a cleaner and healthier environment. Graham is responsible for dealing with the returned waste at the Northern DC. Hi, Graham.
Hi, Justine.
So I understand there are 6 different types of waste. Take us through them.
Yes, that's correct, Justine. There's soft plastic,
Yep.
hard plastic, totes and cardboard. There is 2 that we can't actually recycle, which is hazardous waste and household waste.
Got you. So it's nice for you to have the 6 types all nicely separated.
Correct.
Yeah, so this is how you would like it.
This is the ideal situation, yes. Soft plastic, hard plastic, totes and cardboard.
Great.
As you see.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we don't receive it like that.
Right.
We get it like this.
Right, all messed up and jumbled together.
That's correct, yeah.
And what's the problem with having all these types of waste all thrown in together?
Well, the problem, as you can see, there's hazards involved, which can result in injuries to the staff.
Right.
Also pollutions to the environment,
Yes.
which is obviously, it results in penalties to the company.
Right.
And also when it's mixed and that, it's the manpower, the time that it takes, and if it's not in its family, it's harder to recycle.
Got you. So time is money.
Time is money.
And
yes.
you want to not pollute the environment, and you want to avoid fines.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
So what you want is it all separating into the 6 different types.
Yes, and how hard can that be? We all do it at home, and we all have dustbins. And when we do it at home and get it wrong, we get tagged and we get fined for it. So what we're asking is to help us at the NRDC, which helps the business carbon footprint. Basically, if we could have it like that, everybody's on a winner, to be honest.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Justine.
So remember, the idea is to separate the waste at source. We've got soft plastics, hard plastics, totes, and then cardboard. Then you've got the non-recyclable waste, that's the hazardous waste and the household waste. Less landfill equals better carbon footprint and profit. If your vehicle has developed a fault whilst out on the road, a defect note must be completed on return and handed into the workshop. And of course, leave the area as you would wish to find it, free of fuel spillage and anything else that might present a danger to the next user. I'm going to ask Dean, an experienced driver, what he does when faced with an awkward situation. Hi, Dean.
Hi, Justin.
So, in what type of situation is there a need for a banksman?
Some underground deliveries are quite tricky, where a bank should be required to work as a second pair of eyes around bollards, posts, and to judge distances from the back of the vehicle. If a banksman's not available, any situation, then the driver would use goal or get out and look. Whilst reversing through the procedure, he would get out and check to see where he is before he completes his manoeuvre.
Okay, so what about nighttime deliveries? Is there any help available there?
At night, when we do our drop and lock deliveries, the driver will be accompanied by a driver's mate who would be able to assist and work as a banksman. They're all trained as banksmen, so he can judge looking for pedestrians on walkways, parked vehicles, again street furniture and bollards, and assist with the banksman duties.
And what about daytime deliveries if you've got a tight manoeuvre? Are there any banksmen available for that?
During the daytime, store staff are available. They're trained banksmen. They can come out and assist with any kind of banksman procedures that would need to be taken up. They know the delivery area and they can assist with you reversing the vehicle.
Okay, thank you.
Right, thank you.
You, along with all of our drivers, have been trained in the SAFED method. So, remember to anticipate stopping points well in advance and use the vehicle's gearing to slow down, rather than revert to harsh braking and revving the engine. Drivers are scored out of 100 for each of these aspects, and the 3 drivers that score the highest are awarded with monthly cash prizes. There's also an annual prize award for the top performing drivers who then go on to compete in an annual event. So there is some incentive for getting things right. If in doubt about the safety of a cage, transfer the stock into an undamaged empty cage, either from your vehicle or from the store that you're delivering to. You will need to leave a comment on the delivery note for the store because the security seals will have been removed. If there's a long pedestrian walkway between your vehicle and the shop front, be aware of the public moving around and any obstacles that might be in your way. Get help from the store staff to move cages and to keep your vehicle secure.